Welcome to Part Quattro Adventure. Not Armor 21's review years ago, but Part Quattro of Spyro the Dragon. This commentary is already a downward Spyro, and this is Ronmower along with Tibbs and Spectre again.
Yo!
Yes, we couldn't get enough.
Yep.
Indeed.
Part Quattro. Trying to be Hispanic. Quattro. My tongue's tied.
Yeah.
All right, now in night. Oh, we're playing Knights for the Sega Saturn. Oh, cool. Oh,
I never played that.
me either.
Which one?
Knights.
Oh, yeah. Actually, as a matter of fact, they ended up releasing that again on the Wii, and I ended up picking it up for like, gosh, I think it was like anywhere between $2 to $4 or something for the original Wii. I think it's supposed to be like a remaster and sent to the Wii platform from the Sega Saturn. But yeah, when I used to have a Sega Saturn, I played a little bit of it. I think it actually came with the Sega Saturn, I believe. And it was a pretty cool game, especially seeing that it ended up getting re-released on the Wii.
But I bet it doesn't even compare to the best game on the Sega Saturn, Street Fighter, the movie, the game.
Oh, lordy. Yeah, I remember when I had that and I played that. That was kind of an atrocious title for me.
Oh, so this is a Pilot Wing bonus stage or something?
Cue the elevator music.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba.
At first, I thought it was Superman 64. I was like, no, because he was going through rings. I was like, oh, no. Oh, cool. You
Look
got
at that.
everything here. Just like Skip said, take everything here.
Take all the things.
Yeah. A new record. All right, returning home.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah. What game was that again?
Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, yeah. And what was it? It said a new record.
Well done.
Oh, yeah. Doctor what? Doctor who? Dr. Shemp.
Shemp.
What? Okay. Whoa, a black sun. Black hole sun. Won't you
Where's
come?
Nurse Curly?
And we got a copyright strike.
Yep. There's a solar eclipse going on back here. Are we in Lethal Lava Land? Lethal Lava Land. Remember, Tibbs, where I was like, where are the poles at? Where are the poles at? And I was like, what the heck? I thought it was a ROM glitch.
That's Dire Docks.
Yeah, I know, but like you said, you had to go to Lethal Lava Land or Winter Wonderland or whatever it's called and defeat the Bowser to make the submarine show up. I'm like, what does that have to do with how does that connect? And then the poles appear. I'm like, that is stupid. The poles indicate that was stupid. No.
There are ways to do it without those poles, though.
Yeah, forget that.
Yeah, half the time Ronnie goes to the long place like he's actually going to do speedrunning tactics.
Right, yeah. I remember during my Castlevania footage recording, I was telling Green, man, I'm about to just download someone else's footage and give him credit for it. I'm getting tired of this. He goes, well, then it's just going to be a toss run. I was like, so? At least it'll be completed. I mean, who wants to see a video where, guys, I give up because I can't beat the game? And I actually did that back then. Like, this is as far as we're going to get. Here's Let's Discuss.
Yeah.
There's this awesome series of this British guy, I think, playing Super Punch-Out, and he's absolutely terrible at the game, and eventually he just ends up spamming save states. But it's funny, though, because when he actually, like, hits someone with a one-punch knockdown, he's like, what did I do?
Yeah. He used the Skip Roger. Game Genie.
The Skip Genie.
Yeah. There's a lot of stupid speculation going around that I'm Skip Rogers. Really? Don't mix me up with that douchebag.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Besides, I've seen you both play games. You are definitely not Skip Rogers.
Right? Yeah. Oh, these Mario 64 camera angles here.
Plus, you're not the one bugging me all the time to check the map when I'm playing Breath of the Wild.
All right, yeah.
Are those frying pans that those things are holding?
I guess so. You're in a hot area. I guess they have frying pans here. Jeez, man. Judy Bagwell now. Get out of here.
Judy Bagwell on a pole match.
Why do they always say on a pole? She was on a friggin' forklift.
Yeah, I always thought that. Judy Bagwell on a forklift. At least Canyon got it right. Judy Bagwell on a forklift match. And they call it Judy Bagwell on a pole.
Trondo.
This guy thinks he's so
Who better than Trondo?
Ronmower.
over and over. I'll tell you one thing.
Trondo.
He's back.
How many dragons are in this game?
I have no idea.
Over 9,000.
See, you don't even know. I've been playing this game before it was on the shelves.
It was on the shelves. Yeah, right.
Swindoll reference.
I was playing this game before y'all was born.
Like, oh, okay, so you're a game tester. What was that game you were live streaming a while back? It's not Spectre. It's not dang it, not Conquer, not Bandicoot, but something where it came out recently on PS4, and you kind of do play as some sort of animal. And
You talking about Tokyo Jungle?
maybe I don't know. I totally forgot the name.
Yeah, there's one of these downloadable games called Tokyo Jungle that it was like you started playing as an animal in the wild. It was supposed to be like New York, or I guess just the world in general, has like the apocalypse came and there was just like a bunch of smashed up cars amongst this broken city landscape and plants everywhere. And like you play as one animal and you have to go out and fight other animals and go eat other animals and go mate with your animals to make baby animals and continue on the life cycle and so on and so forth. But I think there was like other animals that you could play as well. It was just like really strange. I actually got it on PS3, I think like for free through PlayStation Plus a couple of years ago or something. And it's a really strange title. I don't know how much time I put into it, but it wasn't too long. It was just way too quirky for me, one of those really quirky and strange and weird Japanese style games. So I was just like, I was like, it wasn't really my cup of tea.
No, wait a minute. It's called Ukulele.
Oh yeah, I actually had that game. It was supposed to be paying homage to the Banjo-Kazooie series back on N64.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ukulele. I couldn't even remember it. It's kind of like one of these games where you're playing as some furry animal or something with a sidekick, and you were fighting some boss that kept on knocking you down a slide or something. It was annoying. Yeah, that boss is annoying. You couldn't hardly beat it. I was like, what the heck? So now entering the hot air balloon again. Magic Crafter's World. It reminds me of when I tried to look up ECW.com back then in high school, but it's supposed to be ECWWrestling.com. But I didn't know that. And I kept on typing in ECW.com on my school's computer. And it took me to this carpet world. ECW. Extreme Exciting Carpet World. I said, what the heck is this? Ain't ECW?
Just like WWF.com, we always take it to the World Wildlife Fund.
Yeah. Alright, so Spyro got another Yoshi's egg.
I went to see puppies and all I saw was pandas.
Yeah. Hey, what's up there, Jerry? I don't see pandas, huh? Oh, another dragon? Cosmos Kramer?
I will laugh my ass off if one of these is named Griswold.
Won't be surprised. Dang, these hula dancers, get out of here. This is some Majora's Mask swamp stuff now going on. The Spyro Swamp. Not bad music.
I like how everything is like so polygonal.
Yeah.
Like the backgrounds and everything.
Polygamy?
I don't think we go that far.
Have you noticed a lot of like some lackluster franchises have been coming back? Like they're bringing back Bubsy. Supposedly they're bringing back Shaq Fu.
Oh, jeez. You have to be a foo to bring that back.
I say bring back Urban Champion.
What? Eternal Champions?
Man, that would be great if we got a new Eternal Champions. That game was freaking great.
What does Skip call it? Temporary winners? I see what I did there. Never mind. Anyway, Alpine Ridge. Well, I guess never mind. He's not going.
That was starting to go over my head, but at the last second I grabbed it.
Okay, yeah. You gotta grab that brass ring. Oh, wait a minute. You gotta grab this Yoshi egg here from this beaver.
Oh, bless me. Sorry.
Jeez.
Leave it to beaver.
My apologies.
Jeez, I think I felt that one in my spleen.
Oh,
I got
rattling the internal organs.
I got tired of my old roommate sneezing real loud one time. It'd be all quiet. All of a sudden, it's like, and I'm like, I had enough. I go, dude, is it necessary for you to sneeze that loud? Really, dude? He goes, oh, sorry. And Venom 22 did that too. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? You got like Tourette's or something when you sneeze? Jeez.
You let it go really big though. It kind of makes you feel good. Except unless you have a cold or something, you might like shoot a snot rocket out about 50 feet. So you got to be careful.
Yeah. Sneeze Louise. Jeez.
I heard like if you hold sneezes in though, they can actually burn out your brain cells or something.
Oh.
So I don't know.
I once sneezed.
Like I have any
hard.
left.
I don't know how. I wear glasses, and it literally shut up and landed on my glasses somehow.
Oh man. Xantor.
What was that? Xantor.
Yeah, Xantor thing. Yeah.
That sounds.
Oh, cutting out again.
Yeah.
Dang it! Not this again.
Cut.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on with that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
That happened with Majora's Mask too when James and I were doing it.
Yeah, it's like, come on. You're supposed to be better than Skype, Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you can learn to fly. I
Oh,
remember
It's an old dragon.
young dragon.
Empress. I can't do Goldar's voice. Empress Rita. Are you making gold watches back there?
I know, right? What the heck is going on?
Well, what's going on? Who's doing gold watches?
No.
Is that a gun?
You sound like you're moving around gold watches or so. You James Bond? Is Cube over there trying to show
know.
you the latest gadget inventions?
Sorry, my bad. My girlfriend was taking the dog out.
Oh, okay.
So I
Low-key?
guess she had the leash and it had his rabies shot tag thingy on it.
Oh, so that's why Low-key's been bitter lately with Thor.
Yeah. Exactly.
And for those of you who don't know, Ravenous Spectre's dog's name is Low-key.
Yeah.
Not Low-key the wrestler, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
With the code of honor, here a ring of honor. And when I go to NXT, I'm gonna be D-pushed like crazy.
Oh no, wait. I was about to say,
Exactly. The little tiny
I was
dude.
about to say, wasn't there a low key in Raven's Flock? But that was low D or low die.
But Raven's Flock? I remember Raven's Flock, but I remember Sick Boy, Riggs,
Kidman.
Saturn,
or
Kidman. I don't remember Horseshoe, which was Horseshoe was Luther Reigns, and then Horace Hogan, Canyon, I think Canyon. Yeah,
Yeah,
Canyon.
this Lodi guy, didn't he have like short bleach?
Oh,
hair,
Lodi. Jeez,
sunglasses?
Lodi is the worst wrestler of all time, worst jobber. Jeez, he was terrible. Lodi. He's a load of something.
Even worse than the Colossus of Lago Road himself, Nathan Jones.
Oh, Nathan Jones. Yes. Well, I mean, maybe technically he's better than the Matt in the ring, I guess. But Lodi was just a lame. What the heck is a Lodi?
Is that true that Nathan Jones was actually in prison?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
crap.
But
Wow.
apparently, okay, the story was they booked him into that match at WrestleMania, tagging with Taker to face Albert in the Big Show. But at the last minute, they realized he couldn't wrestle for shit, so they made it a handicap match, and he did a run-in instead.
Yeah. Yeah. He did a cool
Poor
spin kick,
planning,
though.
Vinnie Mac.
He did a decent spin kick, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nathan Jones. Yeah, I think he should have been Sagat if he was around back then. You know, Sagat in Street Fighter the movie. And someone said no. I said why? No. He in the League of Ordinary Gamers group, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, whatever it's called. He goes, Sagat is Muay Thai, and I said, and the guy goes, well, Nathan Jones looks nothing like a Muay Thai guy. I said, neither does Sagat.
Wasn't he an arms dealer in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Which is kind of funny. Nathan Jones picked up quite a bit of roles in different types of movies, like some big, beefy kind of guy that I think would die 5 seconds into the movie. Like he ended up playing as some really big dude in the movie Troy, which Troy's a great movie. I love that movie. It was like in the beginning of the movie, and like Brad Pitt's character took him out by just stabbing him in the neck.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, that's Nathan Jones.
Yep, that was him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so he is finding work outside of not being a wrestler anymore.
So in WrestleMania next year, the main event will be Nathan Jones versus the Great Khali.
I don't doubt it, knowing how high WWE is nowadays and how stilted their daggone lines are with their wrestlers and how scripted those lines sound that they always spew out. It's like they just go over a script and they just memorize it and they spew it back out verbatim out onto the mic. It's not like there's any real sense of freedom anymore in terms of them trying to create anything with their characters.
Yep.
Tater tots and all.
Yeah, tater tots and all. Exactly right.
It's like you said, Spectre, in your Facebook post. The WWE Network is around. People only pay $10 a month. Not these insane pay-per-view prices anymore, and there's no competition, so they're lax.
Yeah. That's actually the truth.
I didn't think so.
And even when I saw, Great Khali returns, or I saw the screenshot, what I wrote on Facebook was literally my reaction. I was like, huh?
During the match,
Like,
I thought in the back of my mind, I said, what if the Great Khali interferes? Because he invented the match. And then music plays. I'm like, wait a minute. And then it shows my set. I knew it.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
exactly.
I remember him. If I remember right, the first Punjabi Prison match didn't even have him. Wasn't it like Big Show and Kane or something like that?
I think it was Big Show. Didn't Big Show and Undertaker go at it? I think it's, I don't know. I know Big Show was in one of them, I think.
I thought it was Khali and Taker in the first ever.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I believe so. But anyways, I was actually going to make a video today for my channel, considering I hadn't done a wrestling one in a long while. But I need to actually type out my thoughts because I'm tired of just going flying by the seat of my pants when I'm trying to make a video and trying to actually discuss something, because I'll be repeating myself or I might forget something after I made the video. But I was going to do the video about how I just think that WWE pay-per-views are so lax nowadays. They're just like boring, and like basically it's almost like the pay-per-views are the same thing of what we see on TV week after week. The same old rehashed BS.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, Spectre. I listened to the Solemn Monsters review right after the pay-per-view was done. He called it the worst pay-per-view of the year so far. Would you agree?
Well, honestly, I'm pretty much putting like probably all the WWE pay-per-views that I've seen so far as maybe like the worst. Yeah, I mean, because it's just I don't understand it. It's like some pay-per-views, some of them will have some kind of standout moments, namely NXT. NXT is probably the only thing about WWE that I can see that really interests me in terms of not only their show itself, but also in terms of their pay-per-views. It seems like they're always having some type of awesome matches going on. And I can't say the same for Raw or SmackDowns at all. They're just honestly not up to par of what NXT puts out. NXT is part of WWE. So it makes me think, well, my God, if NXT is the one that's having all these great matches, why can't the exact same thing be going on for Raw and SmackDown's pay-per-views? It doesn't make any sense to me. It should be able to have the same amount of quality across all three brands, if you will.
Well, Xander Skolin, what's up?
Holy crap, he's a dragon. I always knew there was something about his majestic beard that he grew out and now it's growing back in again.
His final form.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we have people in the chat room saying we need to stay on topic. Oh, wait, this ain't live.
We're doing it live!
Yeah.
We're not doing it live. I mean...
Right.
Imagine if we got Retsu Parade, they'd be like, why are they talking about wrestling?
Oh, they're talking about wrestling. Wrestling's fake. You know that, right?
I always say it's choreographed. It's not fake. And I said, there are two different things.
Get him, Spyro. Come on. Oh, he almost got him. Come on, Spyro, get him. Jeez.
What the hell are you chasing?
A blue beaver with a Yoshi egg.
It looks like that chaos thing from Sonic Adventure.
Got him, nice. Yeah. There you go. One of those egg candies you see at a convenience store around Easter time.
Chasing some blue balls through a cave.
Did I just miss the opportunity to make a joke about you chasing beaver? Kelvin.
You better believe it.
Stolen eggs only in the Magic Crafter world.
Kelvin? Hey, it's Excalibur 2K from S2K. He's going to type if he sees this in the media section of Discord. Yeah, I heard that, Ronnie. Laugh out loud. All right. Oh, whoa, look at the sky back there. Now we're in Bowser's final world in Mario 64.
Kind of reminds me of the Rith Essa planet on Jet Force Gemini.
I never played that.
One of Rare's forgotten gems.
Forgotten gems. Collect all the gems.
Gosh, man, I can never get over the fact of just how great the PlayStation 1 was. I mean, as much as I try to play modern games nowadays, I still go back to some of the games that I loved from before. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have a bit of a game collection. But the PS1, it always seems to me like it was my favorite console because it was always that console that ended up spawning a whole lot of great series that we know are still going on today on PS2 and 3 and 4. But even then, it was a kind of a real experimental kind of system as well because of the different types of genres and different titles that would come out for it. Some of them spawned sequels and series, and some of them were just kind of a one-off title, or maybe had another game here or there. But overall, I mean, it was one of those systems that I thought just really brought gaming to the forefront, especially for me back in the mid-90s. It had so many different titles and so many different exclusives, and just taking genres and places I really didn't think that it could go, and it just kind of amazed me a bit. So yeah, and knowing we're seeing Spyro here, I wish that we could get a brand new Spyro, or that we could get a remastered version of the previous games. Because I think if the Crash Insane trilogy sells really well, I think hopefully that this could actually happen for the Spyro series as well.
Well, if it's any consolation, I agree.
Consolation.
Probably the three most important gaming consoles of all time in terms of the impact they had in their legacy long term. The Atari 2600, the Nintendo Entertainment System, and the PlayStation.
Yeah. Yep. That's one thing that kind of makes one stop and think, really, what would have happened if Sony would have stuck with Nintendo and they made the Nintendo PlayStation, like Nintendo Sony PlayStation? I really wonder what could have occurred.
If that had happened, I bet you Sega would have stayed in the console race because in many ways, it was not so much the release of the first PlayStation, but the release of the PlayStation 2 that really buried the Dreamcast, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, the Solstice characters from Solstice.
The Ice Mages of the 7th level of Icy Hell have come to take your soul. Sub-Zero's grandpa's.
The music in that game is epic. The Solstice.
Which one? Oh, I never heard of it.
For NES. Oh, you gotta check it. The game is too hard. The game's hard. It's a puzzle game. I think it's kind of BS hard, but it's the music is freaking epic.
Yeah, I've never played it myself, but I have seen it.
Starts beatboxing. Okay, not really, but I did actually.
You ever
Shameless
play
plug.
Solomon's Key?
Shameless. I was gonna say shameless plug. I did a long time no play of it a few years ago. Solstice. Check it out.
You ever play Solomon's Key on the NES?
No, but I've seen footage of it.
It's pretty
Is
hard.
it similar to Fire and Ice? Is it a sequel or something?
I don't know.
Not the WCW tag team with Scott Norton and Ice Train. For your voice.
How about
Oh.
Scott Norton and Buff Bagwell?
Vicious and Delicious. Yeah, the team of Ravenous Spectre and Ronmower. No.
Or Buff's former team, American Males?
Oh, jeez. So, Principal McVicker singing there. Jeez, man. Stupid tap.
It sounds like some dude had one too many drinks and he's trying to sing.
Right. Jeez.
Spyro's like, you're not going to stay on topic, I'm out of here.
Right, yeah. All right. So, you guys want to see a part 5 or you want this to be it?
Yeah, I mean it's cool with me.
All right, I
It's
guess.
all depend on what you want to do.
Tibbs?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, then. See you in part 5 with more wrestling. Until then, God bless and take care.
Adios.
Bye-bye.